Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
Kanye West explains how his porn addiction cost him his marriage.
My security is the fact that I didn't load up pornography last night, and I said this addiction is gonna have to flee from me. You know, this addiction since I was 5 years old that has destroyed my mom and my dad's family, that destroyed my family. You know what took my wife from me? The fact that I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography.
Kanye is an ultra-rich, world-renowned rapper, and his wife still left him because of his constant porn use. But the crazy part is, Kanye isn't alone. 56% of divorces involve at least one party having an obsessive interest in porn. This makes porn consumption the #1 correlating factor, other than imprisonment, that causes husbands to be separated from their wife and kids. So, if you're married right now, or you want to have a family in the future, do your future wife and kids a favor and cut porn out of your life now.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I had to show y'all that message, man, posted by Tyler Johnston at NoFap Community, man. Go follow him on Instagram whenever you get a chance. And also, you know, shout out to Kanye West for his transparency. You know, a lot of people do not want to talk about this subject. A lot of people are afraid to admit that they have a problem. They're afraid to admit the losses that they took behind this problem, behind this addiction. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to be able to voice this, you know, is, you know, it's a big step in our recovery, in our healing, you know, and that's just how we address things over here. A lot of times, bro, when you dealing with stuff, you know, you really take your first steps by, you know, being honest with yourself and being open about it. That's when you know you truly are recovering. That's when I felt that I was truly healing from addiction, you know, to alcohol and drugs and all of that, because, you know, at first I didn't want to talk about it because, you know, I was just too, you know, afraid of, you know, relapsing and going back to the way I was living. And, you know, really when it comes to any addiction, you never feel safe. You know that it's always something, you know, that could happen. You feel like you one step to where you could just, you know, one bad decision and you could be back into that. But, you know, when you really start taking steps and putting in work, you become more open to talking about it. You become more vocal about it, because even though you in your healing process, you don't want this shit to happen to anybody else. And I hear that from Kanye when he talk about it, you know, just the fact that pornography destroyed, you know, his mom and dad's relationship and family. And again, it happened in his own life as well, you know, and that's how shit be working, bro. Alcohol and drugs do the same thing. You know, it do the same thing, bro. And it's up to us to break that curse. But oftentimes, we go right into the same footsteps. We follow right into the same footsteps of the shit that, you know, that plagued our families before that, and our families, like it really is, you know, generational curses that we trying to break over here, you know, no matter what it is, bro. And, you know, when you able to talk about it, bro, that's a big step, you know. And that's the thing about this shit that we talking about and what we doing here on NoFap and semen retention, bro, because it's like, bro, you really won't appreciate the things that you have when you engaging in that type of lifestyle. You know, when you engaging in that type of behavior, you know, the things that you do to yourself, you know, you won't appreciate the wife that you have, the girlfriend that you have, you know, the job that you have, the life that you have. You know what I mean? All of the blessings and even the gifts that the Most High has given you, bruh, that shit will take a back seat. So any gifts and talents that you have, bro, listen, bro, you gonna always put pornography first, drugs first, alcohol first. You know what I mean? You gonna put you gonna put the flesh first before the things that really should matter to you. And that's alarming, bro. That should wake anybody up. That shit, you know what I mean? Like, when I really started waking up, that shit scared the hell out of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's one thing to, like, you know, be actively doing something that you know is bad for you, like drinking and, you know what I'm saying, you know, drugs and all of that shit. We've been hearing that, like, forever, that shit will destroy you, you know, and what it does to your health and all of that shit. But it's like something different when you realize that pornography has done this type of damage to you, to your health, and to your mindset, to your mental health as well, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said, bro, it's just like one of those invisible things that you never thought would be a problem and you never really looked into. And then when you realize, it's like, bro, a lot of people lose a lot of shit behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? They lose a lot of things, bro. They lose their families, bro. A lot of people end up incarcerated. I'm telling you, bro, this shit will mess your mind up to a point and have you at, you know, just one of the worst, you know, like for real. You know, I never want to, you know, like speak things into y'all life or anything like that. But there's actually guys locked up because of they porn watch and they lust for all of this shit, to where they lose their mind and they actually go out there and they take, you know what I mean? They take it from women. You know, they do things, they do things that they didn't saw on these screens, or, you know, because they didn't lower themselves so much, because they so embedded in their root chakra, they so embedded in their lust and these demons, that demonic energy behind that. They will go out there and be on some pedophile type shit, rapist type shit. You know what I mean? Drugging women type shit. And, you know, that's how far that shit go. And again, you just, you know, you become so lifeless that you won't appreciate life no more. You won't appreciate any of the things that you have, because all you care about is porn. All you do is give in to the flesh. And you're not happy until you get another release. That's why you see guys, excuse me, you see guys that just cannot stop chasing women. You know, they just can't stop doing it. You know, they just can't stop lusting. You know, and it doesn't matter, bro. They whole life can be in shambles, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. They whole life, bro. They could be without a job. They could be, you know, they could be done lost their wife, lost their kids, lost everything, bro. But they still on the chase. You know, they still infiltrated, you know, by these demons. And they can't stop. They can't stop. You know, and that's a real drug that motherfuckers is having. And it's one of those problems that it just don't matter what level you on. You know what I mean? You can have all of the, if Kanye would have dealt with this problem before, you know, then he would have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? He would have recognized this shit. But the fact he just didn't recognize that this was an issue like that. And then when you get the fortune and the fame, all that does is magnify the problem. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They think that problems go away as long as they get something. So guess what? I ain't got to worry about my drug addiction. I'll be okay. All I need to do is just get some money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about my drinking problem. I'll be okay. All I got to do is start a business and I'll be fine. I'll be working too much. I ain't going to need to be drinking like that. You know, I ain't got to worry about, you know, my sex addiction and my porn addiction. You know, all I got to do is just, you know, get famous and all that other shit. And, you know, I can find the girl that I want and I ain't gonna have to worry about that. You know, it's just gonna be me and her and we gonna, you know, that's gonna be all I need. But nah, bro, it's a little bit deeper than that. You know, these problems are a little bit deeper and they need to be addressed, you know, as soon as you figure it out. But like I said, that's the scary thing about shit like this, because you really don't think it's that big of an issue until you start losing shit. Until you wake up and figure out, like, you look around and realize that that you haven't done nothing with your life. You ain't done shit. And you know what I mean? All of the things that you have, all of the dreams that you had, the aspirations that you once had, the goals that you once had, all got put to the back. You know what I mean? All of that, everything that you wanted to go after, you know, everything that you were striving to be, you know, all of that shit just gets tucked away, because once you enter this type of lifestyle, you know, it's just like, you know, all of these other things pile on with it. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about people like Kanye, you know, whether he would admit it or not, he probably have had a problem with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? He's had his mental health issues that he's talked about. You know, he's been vocal about his porn addiction and sex addiction. You know, and oftentimes what people don't do, they never put two and two together. You know, they never think that it's linked. Like, oh, that's just all of that. But nah, bro. Oftentimes this shit is all linked. You know, it's all linked together. No different from people that have food addictions and all of that shit, bro. All of that shit is always something connected to it, whether it's past traumas or other addictions or something that happened in their life and where they cope with it in a certain type of way, and that's what they've become accustomed to. This become their lifestyle. This become how they operate, bro. And you don't want this shit to happen to you. So it's best that you do whatever it takes to stop watching porn now before you start losing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it usually starts with you. It starts with your physical health and your mental health. And then that shit start operating in the things and the people around you, the relationships around you. You know what I'm saying? The motivation, your confidence, you know, all of that shit. All of those things will start to get poked at. All of those things will start to dwindle away. You know, and like I said, bro, a lot of the things that once like gave you drive, gave you life, bro, that shit just start getting put to the back burner. You don't think about it as much as you used to. So whatever it is you even got a passion for right now, bro, you could be subconsciously choosing porn over that. You know, because when you engaging in that shit, bro, and you wasting away your energy, you taking away from your creativity, bro. You taking away from your drive. You taking away from your confidence. You know what I'm saying? You taking away from your life force, bro, your momentum, the shit that you feed all into your passions. The shit that you feed into your dreams. What you feed into your purpose. What you may feed into your children. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like once you have this understanding, bro, you're just gonna look at that shit just totally different. Like, man, hell no, it's just not worth it. You know, that's what you gotta understand and remember. The shit is just not worth it. It's not worth you losing your family over, bro. It's not worth you losing your fucking mind over, bro. It's not worth you losing yourself over, bro. It's not worth you losing your relationship with the Most High, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth all this shit, bro. Like it's not. Excuse me for saying bro so much, but we have to continue this work and understand, like, yo, this shit is not worth it. It's demonic. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for where I'm trying to go, who I'm trying to be, how I'm trying to live, the things I'm trying to see. It doesn't do anything for that. So why continue? Why give in to the flesh? Why keep giving into the flesh, bro? When you know you can't win. You know you can't win when you like that, bro. No different from Lauryn Hill. She been saying it. You know, it's a female. She knows. You know what I'm saying? She may not know about this issue, but she know that if you not right within, bro, you can't win. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? So if you constantly just wasting away your life force energy and messing all of this up to where you wasting it away, you wasting away your vitamins, your nutrients, things that keep your bones strong, things that keep your mental clear, so you can unlock all of these parts of the brain that you need to get to the next level. How the fuck you gonna win? You ain't, bro. You just gonna be another loser out here because you doing low vibrational shit. And anytime you doing something that's causing yourself pain, is low vibrational, is loserish, is nothing that's gonna come out of it. You ain't gonna grow from that shit, nothing, bro. You're gonna be sitting in the same spot, doing the same shit. And then when you do get to a level, it's gonna become such a problem to where you losing a lot of things that you've, you know what I mean, had to work so hard to get. Don't let that be you. Because you still wanna do this shit. You know what I mean? You still wanna take away from yourself. And you being selfish, not knowing the damage that it's doing to not only your own well-being, but the people around you. All right? So I just wanted to share that message with y'all, man. Let's keep doing what we gotta do, because we ain't got time for this shit. We just got time to elevate. We just got time to win. We just got time to grow. You know what I mean? We just got time to be thankful and show gratitude to the Most High God for giving us another opportunity to win. So I'll be damned if I waste it. Don't waste this opportunity. Let's get better every day. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get